with day 15 of easing through the holidays. And I am the founder of the Healing Path Conversation Series and Dancing with Ease Body Brain Balance. People hire me to teach them to move out of pain and into healing. So these little talks have been giving a couple of ideas, ways for things that come up that can shift us off balance. They're such ordinary things that often we don't realize that we're getting shifted off balance. We just start working harder, or we aren't breathing as well. Maybe we're just not feeling quite right, but we have a lot to do, so we just keep going. And part of the work that I teach with body brain balance is to pay attention to those little tiny signals from your body that are letting you know something is not as in flow and in balance as it might be. And then a couple of things that work for me, that work for a lot of people I work with, to come back into balance, back to the center of who you are. And so today I wanted to talk about creating a strong foundation, a secure foundation, probably secure is a better word than strong, in an insecure world. So we live in an insecure world. I remember the first time I realized this. I think I was living in New York, and it's hot and humid, and I was supposed to put on sunscreen, and I didn't want to put on sunscreen because it was greasy on my skin and stuff. And I realized that if I didn't, the sun would burn me and burn my skin. And suddenly I thought, well, the world is not safe. It's probably 25 or something, And I'm like, wow, it's never been safe. Where did I get that idea? I don't know. Maybe because, when you're a kid, your parents try to create a safe world for you. Sometimes. But with that realization, that started me kind of on a journey to figure out how to deal with the world as it is. I kind of talked about that yesterday, looking at things as they are. Then you have choices. When you are imagining things are different than they are, the choices you make are not often, not quite as helpful to you as they could be. So I started this whole series with this quote that I had found from somebody who had quoted it from Tom Selleck in his character as Frank Reagan in Blue Bloods. And it says, life should be a series of daring adventures, which I love, launched from a secure base. And for me, that secure base is a foundation of ease. And by ease, I mean knowing when I am at ease in myself, centered in body and brain balance. And it's a kind of moving thing. We talked about this earlier in the series, that like when you're walking, you're between your feet, your balance changes on every part of every step, but it changes correctly. We don't have to stress our brain on, I'm on the heel of my right foot. I'm on the flat of my right foot. I'm on the ball of my right foot. I'm only on my right foot while my left foot is moving. The body will take care of that if we get out of the way. Unless there's an injury, and then you might need to do rehab and work through that patterning a little bit more deliberately. But the foundation of ease for me is this thing I ask myself. In this situation, am I getting more tense? Am I tensing up? Or am I able to, and if I tense up, great, I tensed up. Okay, come back. I come back to this ease in myself. I don't have to stay easy. Nobody can stay easy funny, we seem to be able to keep making ourselves tense. And so we could do the same thing. Keep coming back to our center, coming back to ease, and learning to let go of a little bit of that tensing. And then we have space to make choices and decisions from a very different, grounded and embodied place. I'm not telling you it's super easy. I'm just telling you it works, and it works easily once you kind of practice it. So I have created a small journal, 30 Days of Ease. It's kind of a journey to finding your own ease, with some images and quotes and space for you to make notes about what you notice, because noticing is the very first step. So if that sounds interesting to you, just put something in the comments and let me know how to get in touch with you, and I will find you and send you the journal, a little New Year's gift. So tomorrow we're talking about wrapping up the series and moving forward with ease. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.